Hello, good morning. Happy faith-filled, freedom-flowing Friday to you. I have my mic. It doesn't work, but it looks really good. So one day it'll work. My name is Valerie C. Thompson, created to encourage, inspire, and uplift. And I'm just feeling like we need to be encouraged a little more today. God bless you today. God bless your entire family. I'm back on today. I don't usually do 2 lives in a row, but I said something yesterday, and then I realized what I said I really didn't share. Why am I who I am today? Why are you who you are today? My journey, along with some of you, has not been easy. I don't know anyone whose journey has been easy. But we're still here for a reason. If God is the great I am, that means you can do all things. And people say through Christ Jesus, we can do all things through Christ who gives us strength. I say Christ is a higher level of thinking. You have to think differently to do something different to get out of whatever you're in, whether that be pity, victimization, all forms of abuse, poverty, drinking, drug abuse, whatever we find ourselves in today, we have to have a higher level of thinking to come out of it. So, why am I who I am today? I get daily, you're strong, you're courageous, you're spiritual, or whatever, and that's fine. I do know one thing, my name Valerie means strength. So maybe God purposed it that way. It's funny because I got this somebody, I think my friend Shannon a long time ago, somebody gave me this, but it says, Valerie, woman of strength. God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. Now, I am no different from you. I'm very transparent because I know that it's necessary to be that way because that's how we help one another. The only reason I sit here today and I can smile and I can be full of joy and truly have a peace that surpasses all understanding is because I know who I am and I know the God that I serve and I know what I'm made of. If I come from the Creator, then all things about this one is good. I am well in every way. And it's not about what I have or what I don't have. It's because I know who I am. And I know that God created me to encourage the people who cannot encourage themselves because they've been through some of the stuff that I've already been through. It's purposed that way. So, what I said yesterday, I said, I'm going to share a little bit about my journey, but I don't really think I did. And not because you haven't heard it before. So for some people, it's on repeat. For some people, it's new. But I know that like you can relate to it because my story is not necessarily different from your story, but how I have learned how to respond to it and how I learned how to heal from it and love myself, that may be the difference. I've learned to be consistent and show up for me because I've learned to work those dark places. And so what I share, I've already written these things in a book, several books. I've already said them on prayer calls. I've already said them and shared them with people because I'm very transparent. It's who I am. And I'm okay with that, even if you're not. And I'm not coming on here defending who I am. I'm making a point. We are all here for purpose, to do something in spite of what we've been through, that pain or that change or that unexpected event has come to make us stronger. That's the reality, should we choose to lean into it. So for me, again, growing up in a household, my parents, when I look back, I don't believe that they loved one another. I believe that they were married, but I don't think they loved one another, because physically and verbally, my parents towards each other. And of course, my computer now, the internet seems to be unstable. So I'm hoping you catch it. So as a child, I absorbed that, right? I was touched inappropriately one time. I was hit by a drunk driver at the age of 4, like in the van, literally hit me, flew in the street, all that stuff. Thank God I survived. My father passed away when I was 15. Left the house when I was 12. We lived in a motel for a while I was going to junior high school. Those are things, that affect you as a child growing up. My brother passed away when I was, I want to say 27. No, see, can't even remember. My mother passed away when I was 27, my brother when I was 29. So I'm saying all this to say, and amongst all of the other things that I've been through in between that. So you look at it like losses and transition, right? Things that cause transformation, things that you kind of feel pain, things that make you feel sad, things that make you feel sorrow. So there are a wealth of other things that I have been through. And then to get married, and my relationship was literally, I was reliving my childhood. So my relationship was toxic. It was, and it wasn't just the other person, it was me too, because I had a lot of stuff in me. Saying all that to say, I literally had to climb my way out. I was talking to someone today, and the visual that I got was me like holding a machete, cutting down end of a dark place. That's literally, and I also thought about, on Color Purple, I think it's not Celie, but oh God, the lady that Oprah Winfrey played, like, all my life I had to fight. I had to fight to get to the light. And I'm not going to ever give that up for anyone. And so my fight that's in me, you have it in you too. So here we are, and everyone knows, and again, I'm grateful for all the love and compassion that was showed to me with my son transitioning on July 14th. So even in that, I'm not thinking something like that is going to happen, because I feel like, good Lord, I've already been through a lot of losses when it comes to people. So I never in a million years thought my son, which again, I carried him, but he was always God's child. So here I am. And I know some say, well, how can she be at peace? How can she laugh? How can she smile? How can she continue to do what she's been called to do? Because it's who I am. That's how God made me from the very beginning. God made me this way. And I'm not saying I've never had pity or played the victim or cried. I did, and I still cry. I still cry, but I don't stay there, because if we stay in that place for too long, people will stop coming to check on you. And then you may end up like that person that we see walking down the streets, right? With their bags, or they laying in the corner, because we don't know their story. But when things happen to us and we are still alive, we have to continue to move forth. That's why we're here, because it's about purpose. It's not easy. It's not easy, but we are all equipped to make it through whatever we're going through. Whatever we're going through, there's always people in position to help you. There are always services to help you. There are always times when we can tap into our creative zone to help us. So I'm saying this, in my darkest hour, when I found myself literally like this, up against and tap into my creativity, which was also tapping into my spirituality, so that I can hold on to something so that I can keep going. And that's what we have to do when there's times of hardship, when there's time of pain, when we're aching and we feel like there's like the walls are closing in. You got to get with yourself. You got to get still. You got to get quiet. And I suggest call on somebody. Now, I don't tell people who to believe, so I'm not going to put no name out there. That's on you. But there has to be something higher, right? And we anchor in that, and we continue to fight a good fight. We continue to stand a good stand in our queen zone or in our king zone, because that's who we are. That's who I am. That's why I was created. That's why you were created. So we can't continue to make excuses. We have to put on the full armor of God and fight a good fight, and believe by faith that we are all capable to flow and to move by faith forward on this Freedom Flowing Friday, because that's what it's about. So literally, the joy of the Lord is my strength. The peace that surpasses all understanding only comes from God because of my pain. It doesn't come because every day of my life was rainbows and unicorns. Absolutely not. What the hell is that? So the joy that I have, it comes from a place of pain. And we all know that they say pain pushes us to purpose. So I'm in my lane of genius, my zone of genius, my purpose. So my compassion for the woman who has endured some form of trauma as a child, and she doesn't know how to deal with that. She doesn't know how to heal that. She doesn't know how to tap into her femininity and create, because that's what it's about. And that's why I'm here. And I love it. It brings me joy. I'm so excited about all the things that are coming up in this year with the womb, with the woman and the gifts, the book, the anthology. There's so many other things that can come from that, should I choose to tap into my creativity a little more and do the work and take action. But it's not just me, it's you too. It's all of us. We are all here, one body, many parts. Collectively, we have a responsibility to raise the vibration of humanity while we are here on earth. That's why we're here at the same time. So no, I don't have time for pity parties and victimization and staying negative and in a dark place, because I already did that, been there, done that. That's not who I am, and I cannot be that person because it's not me. I was that person, but it's not me anymore, and I'm okay with that. So I'm always going to come to encourage, inspire, and uplift. And as we heal and we're able to move in purpose, so many opportunities happen, so many windows open up, so many doors open up, so many connections and collaborations. And in order to get to that place, we have to continue to come from a scary place and walk by faith and take a leap of faith and do something different. So I'm excited about the many people that I have connected with and who are ready to collaborate with me on any level, because I'm open. We have to be open to receive. We pray about stuff, but we don't want to take action. We got to come from prayer and get into action. and believe by faith. And it doesn't feel good, and it can be lonely, and it can be scary. However, God is with us, because if you say God will never leave us nor forsake us, then you got to take that walk. And as they say, pick up the cross or whatever you believe in and keep it moving forward. Because everything works out when you believe. If you don't believe, then it don't work out. If you believe, then it works out. And guess what? I believe that everything God has called me to be is going to work out. I believe everything that God says that I am, because God is the great I am. So all visions that God gives me, as long as I act on them, they're going to manifest, because that's why God gave me the thought. That's why God gave you the thought. So my heart today, again, to encourage, inspire, uplift, to help people move from pain to passion to purpose. That's why I'm here. And I love it. And there have been plenty of things to get in my way to stop me from pursuing purpose, but I didn't allow them. Yeah, I might have sat down for a minute or sat back, but you will never shut me up. Whoever, like, I'm not going to stop until God tells me to stop, because it's who I am. So when we get in that place, there's for me, I feel like it's like an energetic shift. It's a higher vibration. I literally feel bliss in spite of what's going on behind the scenes, because there's stuff that's going on. I have relationship problems with other people and myself. I mean, that's the truth, right? I have financial issues, right? I have material things that I desire that maybe I can't get yet. Oh, well, what brings me joy is doing what I do. It's serving women. It's helping people get to a place of confidence. It's helping them grow in faith, spirituality. It's helping them, you know what, take a leap of faith and do something they thought they never could do. I love that. I love to support women who have a dream, who have a vision, because I'm that woman. And how about this? The conversation that I had today with my beautiful sis, and I can't wait till we do a Facebook Live, because we have so much to talk about. Do it. There's no rules. Like, we can create whatever we want to create. We can believe whatever we want to believe. We can move and flow how we want to, but we're so programmed. We're so used to being in systems and cycles that never worked, but we just continue to do them because our parents did them, because somebody told us that that's how you do it. But that doesn't mean that's the way to do it. You can create your own way. That's why God created you. That's why God created me. So I'm super excited about the end of this year. I'm so excited about 2024, because so much more is coming. And I don't want to do it alone. You know, I want to connect and collaborate with people. That's why we're here. So I just wanted to stop by to encourage you, to inspire you, to uplift you, and hopefully raise the vibration of the nations, because it's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am, and it's who you are when you truly tap in to your core, when you take the time to heal your wound, when you take the time to tap into creativity, when you take the time to say, you know what, I can do what the hell I want to do. And I'm not talking about breaking rules, but I'm talking about bending the rules. I'm talking about creating new rules, because the old ones don't work. So I can sit here today and love myself because I come from a dark place. I can sit here today and have joy because I come from a dark place. I can sit here today and have the peace of God because I come from a dark place. What do they say? No pain, no gain, right? That's the truth. And I want to help someone. I want to help people that are in that place that don't know how to come out. We are alive, well, and active. We are breathing right now. And there's a reason that we exist. There is purpose in each and every one of us, which is why I always say, Own your truth and rise, which is why I say dismantle the lies, which is why I say God created us to move in purpose, on purpose, for God's huge purpose. However, if I would have never gone through what I went through, I wouldn't be in purpose. I would, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be moving in purpose. So I'm so grateful today. I'm grateful today for my life. I'm grateful today to be in the now and in the present and truly love Valerie, because there was a time when I didn't. And if I didn't love myself, there's no way that I can love you. There's no way that I can love my children or my grandchildren. So the most important thing for me today is truly, like I said, loving myself so that I can show up and serve. So God bless you. God bless your entire family. I hope that you were encouraged. I hope that you were motivated. I hope that you were inspired, because we are all here to raise the vibration of humanity and make this world a better place. We all have something to share. We all have something to give. We all have something to do. There is a responsibility for each and every one of us. And you will be seeing more of me, because I'm going to tap into my creative zone even more, because I can. So God bless you today. I love you. If I can support you in any way, because it's truly my heart. It's truly my heart. And I want to see us all win and grow and go and flow in the things of God on every level, because it's literally about mindset, our heart, and our womb. So God bless you. Own your truth and rise. Dismantle the lies. Make it do what it do. Keep it 100% with you, and live the life that you desire by doing something different. Don't be afraid to create. Don't be afraid to change the rules, to bend the rules, to break the rules that have conditioned you to operate in lies, because that's literally what it is. The programming, the belief system, the systems, the cycles that have been in your family. Maybe you're the one that's called to stand up and to rise out of the mud, out of that dark place, and make a difference. So again, I am here. Connect with me if you want to do a Facebook Live. We can talk about anything, because I like to talk when I'm in that zone. When I'm at home, I don't really like to talk. I like to just be quiet and read and meditate and light incense and pray and all that stuff. I really do. We can connect if you are thinking about doing an anthology. We can connect. Do you want to take a bike ride? We can connect if you want to do a live on your own, but you're scared or you don't have the confidence. I was her, so I can help you. We can connect if you want to be on my podcast and talk about anything. We can connect if you want to fix this microphone because it's not working. We can connect. We can connect if you have an idea and you have a vision, but you just kind of don't know how to get it started or make it go. Like, I'm here for you. And there are just so many other things that we can do, because again, it's about connection. It's about collaboration. We can connect if you want to go to Costa Rica. I would love to see you there. And let me just say this, shout out to Dawn. Dawn, what a beautiful woman. She invited me to speak. But here's the thing, let me tell you this. I know this little hair is just worrying me. Okay. I've always had a vision about speaking. God gave me that vision a long time ago. I've always seen myself on stage. I've always seen it. So it's coming to pass. I got my outfit ready and everything because God already gave me the vision before it happened. And so no matter what it looks like, I still kept the vision. I wrote the vision, write the vision, make it plain. I just met Dawn last year, so I didn't know in a million years that she would ask me to speak at her event. She's a humanitarian. She has such a beautiful heart, and I'm grateful. And not because I got the money in the bank to buy the ticket. I said yes, so I already know it's happening. It already has happened, if that makes sense. And I just want to encourage you, because sometimes God gives us a vision and we think because we don't have anything tangible, or, oh my God, not me, like it couldn't possibly happen. No, it's happening. When you believe and when you tap into who and whose you are, and you maintain consistency, and you show up as your unique, authentic self with all of your flaws, because we all got them. There's nothing perfect about none of this, but it's all about progress. Watch the things that will happen when you believe and when you expect. And I'm telling you, there are so many things that have transpired in my life in spite of the things that I've been through, in spite, because I know God's hand of grace and mercy is over my life, just like it's over yours, because we are all here to move in purpose. There's a reason why I know you and you know me. It's not by happenstance. So I'm grateful, and I'm going to continue to get on as God leads, as the Spirit moves me. It's not about somebody telling me to get on. It's not about I got to get on because I think I look a certain way. No, it's about Spirit telling me to get on, because I have something from my heart to share, because I know who and why you're here. Do you know what purpose you came to serve? And if you don't, I can help you figure that out. So God bless you today. Have a most enjoyable Friday. I pray for you. I pray for your family. And I pray that whatever you're facing today, that you would dig deep and just thank God for the experience. Life is full of experiences, and thank God for what you learned from that experience. And know that everything always works out, because it always does. And it may not be the way that you think, but it always works out. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. And I will chat with you soon.